second official block tonight.
Cat says go to work on Daniel Tice, D'Lo.
And Russell connects from downtown for the first time this season. Russell in rhythm, pulls up, hits it, and Silas needs the timeout.
Foster kids tend to be very exploited for data and security and things like that. So we wanted to partner up with the nonprofit called Together We Rise,
Where he's been most successful, putting the ball on the ground, going left has been his thing, as D'Lo knocks down his fourth triple here.
In a row, 4 straight makes from downtown. Russell for 3, and boy, did the Wolves need that.
Big shot maker.
Russell with Graham on hand, pulls up for the 3, and banks it in! After hours banking for Russell. Russell, D'Lo for 3.
Just not happening. Uh-oh.
He's right.
Since he's been in a Bucks uniform, since he was traded from Detroit.
D'Lo, man, is he ever dialed in here in Milwaukee.
Anthony Towns has been great, and I don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is amongst the national media as D'Lo gets that 3 to go.
Russell, and D'Lo says, all right, well, let's get the starters some points.
There's no qualifier there. Carl's one of the best shooters in the NBA.
Russell, nice to see D'Lo connect.
They lead the league in forced turnovers at 19.5.
The thing is, they found a way to win games. They won 3 of their first 4 basketball games. Russell knocks.
D'Angelo Russell. Dribble handoff. Russell rises from 3 and puts it in. D'Angelo Russell has to give either way. D'Angelo Russell already with 8 for Minnesota. Rises over Morant and banks in the 3. Minnesota tire the lead with a long one as Edwards works through the lane, pitches it out. Russell a 3 for the lead. It's in.
Clark hasn't seen consistent minutes this season.
Yeah. He started 16 games a year ago. Russell for 3.
Again, D'Angelo Russell.
Edwards has 30. Can we put together a run? Kick it out to D'Lo. Open 3 on the way. Perfect.
Well, it starts with Anthony Edwards. 2 defenders stay.
Pass inside. Better look to Beverly. Good recovery by Jordan Poole. They kick out to D'Lo. Another 3, and he got it. So if D'Angelo starts to get hot, you got to be a little careful.
They are double teaming Anthony Edwards like crazy.
Malik Beasley on the kick out. D'Angelo reload 3. Wow. Yeah, I just said he's so streaky. When he makes 2, now there's the 3rd. EP2 knocked it away initially. Shot clock at 5. Slapped it back out of the corner. Russell another 3. D'Angelo Russell 4 threes here.
Always knows the next one's going to drop.
Carmelo Anthony has a 3. The other southpaw right there is Russell. And D'Lo hit the deck after getting underneath, but he couldn't finish right at the rim.
Towns had something to do with that one. He really had Bazemore thinking.
How hot is Russell? He rattles it in.
And they have the...
From 3, McDaniels can't hit. Weak side rebound. Kobe controls it. D'Angelo Russell, he's got a 3. So for defensively, they've given up the 3rd most points in the league. Russell got another one. He had 48 the other night, and the #1 pick, Ant-Man, has only 9 points. Russell's going to look for another one. He is on fire.
Very good, revamped Chicago Bulls team. Careful what you wish for, but I, for one, am very much looking forward to seeing the Bulls in person. Russell for 3, it's good. Goes to work on Zoo. I talked to Zoo when we were in Minnesota last week about what makes it's so hard to guard a player like Towns, and his ability to be out on the perimeter. Meanwhile, Russell knocks down the 3. Russell waits on backup and then pulls the trigger on a 3. He had board coverage, and now back-to-back 3s for Russell.
D'Angelo Russell gets it back to a 1-point.
Executed defense by Minnesota.
Russell drills the triple.
% shooter from outside the arc, but Murray is really great in transition.
Edwards draws the defense, finds Russell, And D'Lo points at Edwards, saying that's the way to get it done.
In it now the past few games, took on Devin Booker against the Phoenix Suns and had a lot of great possessions that game.
And finds Russell, corner three. And the Timberwolves are pouring it on right now. Russell gets hit and drills it.
It's difficult to double team up there, but shot clock's winding down. D'Lo's got to make something happen, and does, right in the face of his college teammate, Keita Bates-Diop. Point shooting barrage before the game was pretty impressive.
I saw you chatting him up right
oh, yeah.
game. D'Angelo Russell over Desmond Bane, able to get the bucket to go.
Well, the NBA is chock full of names that we've all have to learn. D'Angelo Russell is another easy one to say, and that jumper looked pretty easy right there.
Beverly for Russell out of the corner, and that falls short. Russell comes down with the basketball. Russell looking for another three, and why not? Absolutely everything falling here tonight for the Timberwolves.
You know, Minnesota's backcourt, D'Angelo Russell did not shoot efficiently in that first half. Just 1 of 7 for D'Lo, but he played better than that.
Vanderbilt gets the Wolves a second chance, and D'Lo cashes it in.
He's been a warrior wherever he's been, kind of like Pat Beverly. Helped Milwaukee win a world championship last year.
Russell gets 3.
Oh, that was really nice.
Russell hits it with 1.2. You got Vander in the air. Towns with a block.
In the world.
Timberwolves come up with the basketball. They've got some numbers. Towns leading traffic. D'Lo 3. Wolves needed that. That's a good way to shift momentum. Russell feeding Edwards. Back to Russell. Open look. The triple. And it's good.
Played 6 minutes in the game on Wednesday. Edwards. Russell.
Can't happen.
Sixers with 2 turnovers to start the fourth. They've not led. They have not tied the game. Minnesota with Russell for 3, up 7 now. Timeout Beasley for 3. And the Sixers couldn't secure the rebound. D'Angelo Russell wide open. And that time he knocks it out, his second tray in the game. Russell, of course, started with Lakers. Turian Prince on a drive, back out to Russell. Stand still Trey, and D'Angelo Russell feeling it.
Foul, face guarding is Niang.
Russell against Thibault. Here's a 3 for the tie. Sixers do have a foul to give. Russell against Harris, gets the high screen. 6 seconds, step back for a hierarchy 3, it's good. D'Angelo Russell. 1,000 fans on hand. Russell for 3. And he floats it up and good again.
Edwards gets by Sabonis. Some great passing by the Wolves. Finally finds D'Lo open for the triple. He's 2 of 3 here tonight. Russell gets the 3 right back for Minnesota.
D'Angelo was 4 of 9.
Russell 3 ball, and the Timberwolves are back within 5.
KCP in the corner for 3. Gafford keeps it alive, and Russell has it. Russell will pull up from 3 and drains that.
Brown getting ready to check in. The Nets shooting 9 of 11 from the field. Prince missed it. Flying in is Vanderbilt. Sets up 3 Angelo from downtown.
How he can affect the defensive end.
D'Angelo Russell lines it up, and he buries it from the outside. Finally getting off the shot.
One who kept that ball alive, eventually got it to Millsap, kicked it out to the open shooter.
Russell trying to answer, he does. D'Angelo Russell from downtown.
Nance puts pressure on Towns, got a piece of that pass, deflecting it. Minnesota secures it, 10 to shoot. The lefty will raise and drills a jumper out of the corner for 3. D'Angelo.
Down low the dunker spot. If he slides down there, there's been a couple times where that's been available to him. But here, confusion at the top of the zone gives D'Angelo Russell a wide open shot.
Russell checked by the length of Nance. Step back, got enough space, and drills a three. That changes things here as Minnesota pulls it within one.
To the mid-range and shoot the pull-up jumper, Kev, or the floater.
Got 26 off the bench tonight. Blazers up three. Russell trying to even it. Does.
Towns throws it up and it rolls off. And there's Vanderbilt. You got to box him out. Russell for three. Russell trying to get by Najee. Tough contested three, and he knocks it in. We should say the officials really haven't been the culprit. It's been the Nuggets defense. Got to be a little more stout. Now Russell lets it go on another three.
Final minute of this first half, and a 5-point lead for the T-Wolves, led by Cat. Russell using the screen for three. Vanderbilt, another offensive rebound. Russell, inside for three, got it over Anthony.
Passing lane. Russell takes it himself and drills it.
Thought about shoveling it back to Cat, but Cat was being guarded.
And then the Mavs unable to catch it clean. Russell. And the Timberwolves get 3 points off that Mavericks turnover.
I love it.
Hey, Trey, get out, Trey!
D'Lo drills the triple, and there is a slight difference in the clocks.
And he's going to make the right play, whether he shoots it or passes it, and that time, right money on the spot as D'Lo knocks down another triple.
4-3 of the game for D'Angelo Russell.
Winding down on him, missed it off the glass.
Need to stop.
Minnesota, a chance to go in front, and they do for the first time since the first.
The jumper, kicked it to Donovan in the right corner. He had a jumper, but saw his big man in the lane right there, just taking care of each other.
Quarter number 3.
Just feel it. Doesn't matter where the defender is. He sidesteps him and shoots straight up, takes him off the dribble.
Or repeatedly like that in such short bursts. It's really remarkable. I hope people appreciate it.
There's those boxing lessons. Could be. Them being in the half-court game, only running on opportunities when the Jazz turn it over. But Jazz getting what they want. Rudy's 6th dunk of the night.
Whether it's rebounding the basketball, whether it's snatching away a turnover, or being in the right spot to unleash a three as Russell answers right back. D'Angelo Russell from the outside.
It's refreshing. You will feel alive. There is no question. D'Angelo Russell banks one in.
Combined threes, 8 by both teams. Edwards has certainly done his fair share as Russell. He'll let it go from downtown, and there's another one.
Against 31 attempts.
Well, we've seen a good portion of the league at this point, Michael, and as we talked about a little bit earlier, as the threes continue to drop in for Minnesota.
Towns able to track it back down. Back to Russell in the corner. The pick there by Vanderbilt freed him up, but another make. They've already gotten up 3 threes in their 6 shots. They lead the league in 3-point field goal attempts per game. Here's another one. And another make for Russell. His second three, his third hoop. Russell open.
Attacking with authority, man, and this is what's needed. You know, forget the score, just play basketball, but we got to have some heart. Right here, the big focus. You have to make them work. And hey, man, Jayshawn Tate said he had enough. Notice that lineup. He's guarding Karl Anthony Towns.
Or 14th in the league in scoring as Brandon Ingram doesn't get the roll on the back tap. It's Anthony Edwards. D'Angelo Russell, he's always had that in his game.
They're a different team when he gets going.
Herb all over D'Angelo Russell. He's a big guard, though. He's about 6'5", 6'6", and he's got another triple. And he's on early. You worry about that. But was it before it got on the glass?
I'll tell you what, that's a heck of a play by Malik Beasley as well. When you have Josh Hart coming downhill at you, it's tough to stop him and play without.
Anthony Towns. He wants to drive on Jonas. Good job by Jonas, but Russell's free, and he's got the triple. 6-point game.
Vanderbilt has been a big reason why this Timberwolves team has become really good. Excellent rebounder, decent score, Russell, and Minnesota starts 4 for 4 and a 10-2 lead. Value-centric three-point shooters in the league. McDaniels with 7 to shoot. Drives on Conchar, leans in. Russell for 3. Against the shot clock, D'Angelo Russell. Kyle can't tie the game. Russell for 3, puts it in.
Oh, I used to get blocks when I played. I wonder where my blocks came from.
Edwards lost it against Tillman. Russell cranks up a triple and puts it in. Russell with 5 in short order. The bench 10 and 14. Minnesota just 2 and 16 when they trail through 3 quarters, but an immediate 3-point make.
Have to help on the defensive backboard.
Russell for 3, and we're tied at 98.
Point game here as we get under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Russell knocks it down.
And I'll tell you what, he is not afraid of the moment. Loves big.
Edwards back to Russell. Got it. D'Angelo Russell. Barrett couldn't tie it. Beasley pushes. Excuse me, Noel pushes to Russell. D'Angelo Russell.
Leak out for Russell. He'll take the 3 and make the 3, and it's 7-0 Timberwolves.
Well, I love to hear that even if they were chilling the first 3 quarters, they tapped in when it was time.
Russell off the bounce. Tight coverage by Herter, and he hit it anyway.
Made the right play, got a defensive steal. You can tell the coach, when the other coach starts yelling, you know you're doing something right. Come on now.
D'Angelo Russell up to 15 on his 3rd. They lead the league in 3-point attempts per game. They over 40 a night. Russell again. And good again. Trey and Okongwu coming back for Atlanta. Russell. D'Angelo Russell. Timeout Atlanta.
Points. One of the things that kind of slipped past really everybody last year was the great season that Kyrie Irving had is D'Angelo Russell. Again, he is a flamethrower right now. Perfect from one of the stars of that first half here with his stint as well.
Russell buries the 3.
Man, Minnesota's back to
get the shot that he wants. Now it's Simons that has to switch on Towns. With CJ inside fronting. They flip it to Russell, and he gathers in a 3. He found his way to the rim. Reed. Russell, long range.
The Timberwolves forced the most turnovers per game from opponents, and D'Angelo Russell was able to turn it into a 3.
Karl Anthony Towns running the break. Nice sweet spin inside on the doorstep. Got his own miss. Trapped by 2 out to Russell. 3. Bullseye. Got it. D'Angelo Russell with a tray. What a start here for Chris Finch. An assist. They're number 2. Golden State 2nd in the NBA in assists. 3. Book it. Russell cans one from outside.
Wolves have not done a great job of getting back. What a pass that time.
Wolves flirting with a turnover. Shot clock down to 5. D'Lo will take the 3 and drill. Rebound pulled down by Russell. D'Lo calls his own number and drills it. And Dwayne Casey wants a timeout.
Russell's has Isaiah Stewart on an island.
And he takes
15 minutes of play. Karl Anthony Towns with possession, going to be going to the All-Star game as D'Angelo Russell can tell them all about which party's taking on Russell to start the game again. Sabonis guarding Cat. A deep 3. Boy, that's where we left off last night. D'Angelo Russell.
Edwards gives it up for Russell, and D'Lo connects on a 3.
Don't mess with Lindsay. I'll tell you that. She means business.
My philosophy in college was cooperate and graduate. See you on the court at 4 as D'Angelo Russell knocks down another little sideline screen. Fox with the float game, a little strong. D'Angelo Russell stops and pops and drops one. Buckets, Katie, but didn't have to work as hard as he usually does sometimes for them.
That's why
passing is Sabonis.
That's why it's going to be really interesting.
Roll Sabonis up, a nice pocket pass. Couldn't finish. Got hit in the face on the rebound attempt. Russell, a deep 3, strings it.
Late improved defensive team. Obviously, the addition of Patrick Beverly has something to do with that, but they've been much better this year overall, so Finch was frustrated. Russell comes back and knocks down that 3. Distance.
He's got 18 points in the last 7 minutes.
Incredible surge by Kobe White. Russell answers with another 3.
He's hit 18 of 38 on Friday night, 48%. 4th best percentage of the year. Russell hits. Russell gives Minnesota a double-figure lead. Russell starts the 4th as well. 16th three for the Timberwolves.
It's kind of an interesting thing to see players impact culture, and you love to see it.
Russell corner three, and it's the appropriate guy to get them to their seats. One-on-one with Edwards until he got screened up by Plumlee, but he can't get it to go. Russell pulls up for three and connects on another. Plumlee gets the second to rattle in.
There you go.
Towns for three. Russell for three. And finally it goes in. Back to 9 for Toronto. Russell, that is deep, and it is deadly. I guess that's a positive. He's cooled off.
I thought Carl was asking to come out of the game. He was looking back at the bench, and he's still pointing at the bench right now. 6 from the field, couple three-point makes.
Got 14 points. His career high's 21. The answer, though, out of D'Lo, and things are starting to finally... Russell connects on the three. Towns finds Russell in the corner. D'Lo absolutely 20 total points, as you heard Katie talk about the offensive struggles the last 3 games for Ant. Russell, great use of the fake to get 5 ball, and he's got a chance for an and 1 and a 4-point play. Part of the reason why the deal took as long as it did was because Joel Embiid was saying he wanted to play with Bradley Beal. As D'Angelo Russell gets a 3 and back to an 8-point game.
Russell launches a 3.
And we're missing a ton of offense. Right. We keep forgetting about that. This Timberwolves team looks to shoot it quick, and that's tough. Got to defend though. We can still defend.
Have checked into the Cavs. Stevens did not play in the first half. 3 on the way. Rattles up and rattles in.
Yeah, it's been scrappy these last 5 minutes. Got themselves back in this ball game. Make a bucket here, get a little momentum.
Osman.
A lot. Steve Kerr inserts him in the lineup when he needs energy. D'Lo again.
Wolves sitting on their largest lead of the game, trying to see if they can deliver a couple more blows, and they get one courtesy of D'Angelo Russell.
From a different spot, much needed coming out of a timeout. That was a set piece. Thunder starting to knock down the tray ball as well. We got 6 made threes as the Timberwolves continue. That's number 11.
An action-packed weekend for this group. That's been working so hard this school year, guys.
All right, thank you, Paris. And what a great highlight being able to come here to this game as D'Angelo Russell right out of the gate here, 4th quarter.
Ellaby, good wall up by Towns to force the miss. Russell for 3. And the Timberwolves, one more make tonight, and he will have made at least 2 threes. And there it is. He's made 2 threes now in 11 straight. Beasley kicks for McDaniels. Extra pass for Russell. Open look for 3. Yes, sir.
Their G League team, coaching their G League team, is Sam Newman-Beck, who was the head coach of the the Iowa Wolves.
Russell catch and shoot 3.
Minnesota's up early, 6-5. A couple of threes by Beverly. Russell fakes, now fires. That's good for Pointer from the right corner. Way off. Rebounded by Towns.
Well defended by D'Angelo Russell there.
Russell for 3. That's good. Anthony Edwards. Driving, kicking it out to Russell. The 3-point shot, good again. They've made 4 straight 3-point field goals.
197 triples, 3 shy of the magic 200 3-point mark for the 3rd straight.
It's going to be a good test for DeJounte tonight. He's got to be really careful with the ball. Just talking about it.
Turnover, Russell stops at the line and hits the 3.
That's a gamble right there.
Looking inside, Spurs collapse. Daniels has to kick it out. Russell left wide open for the 3, and he drains it. Trey Jones swirls out on Trey.
No justice there.
Jones just can't buy one. He's 3 of 28 from 3 for the year. And D'Angelo Russell looks like
Edwards. Nate Knight dives to the floor, gets the basketball back for the Wolves. And the 3 ball by Russell is good.
Hustle plays.
% from out there. 40% on the season. Russell and D'Lo gets the Timberwolves, despite having turned it over 7 times. And the three the other way. The Timberwolves back up. Towns dishes it out. Russell dishes it in.
First in the NBA.
It's time for people to start really paying attention as Russell drills the three.
Yeah.
And Budenholzer wants.
Pat Beverly had a line drive, one-handed jump shot go in a couple of times ago down the floor. Here's D'Angelo Russell.
Goodbye.
They are the best in the league in converting points off turnovers. There's a block shot on a drive inside for Jalen Brunson. Brunson has it snuffed out by Towns, and it's D'Angelo Russell in transition, and Russell's off to a good start tonight.
You got to be able to stay in front and contain him. Start gambling. That's going to be, he's going to make you pay, and he did that time with Ant.
Russell
and controlled by Prince. They'll swing it. Russell with a three. That's good. And it's all Minnesota right now.
D'Angelo Russell, last 4 games he's been struggling, just 9.5. Nuggets throw it away again.
The steal. Remember, Vanderbilt knows what Joker likes to do.
Russell long range. Got it. By Anthony Edwards. Edwards, a 20-year-old. Now Russell again, right in the face of Jeff.
Beasley back in, nearly stolen by Porter. It's a hot potato, and he eventually does get it. Oh, my goodness. And then throws it right back to him. The skip to Russell. He, too, is back on, and it leads to the made three. Minnesota's given them an opportunity to get back in the game, but they can't. See if they can miss another one. Nope, not Porter. He attacks and misses the dunk.
Almost had the payback for Edwards. Seemed like he just slipped out.
And then the quick pull-up three the other way.
I'm telling you, putting together a really good game, being comfortable.
Russell with the three, though. 3 is greater than 2.
And his situation for next season will be an interesting one to follow. Russell with the 3. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope did the flyby, and Russell draws the double team, kicks it out to Ant, who gives it up to Russell, D'Angelo Russell.
How about that play by Ant?
Russell with Graham on him. Pulls up for the 3 and banks it in after